dominated that race.
You think about Pocono, where he did win, Dover, where he didn't get the victory, black flag late, certainly last week, as you mentioned, at Kentucky, and here tonight, leading 93 of 161 laps. You saw the machine of Kyle Busch parked on track, and there he goes, the long walk back toward the garage. How many times have we seen this storyline play out? A huge crash coming to the checkered flag. Had two of them on the final lap.
Carl went across to get scored. He is back in 26th spot.
Another bad week for him.
Yeah.
You know, he's not happy about that.
This will shake up the points.
This is
we
gonna
talked
shake it up,
about it.
yes.
You know, we're looking at some guys +5, +6. Kurt Busch is up to 9th, 14th, up to 10th.
Let's go back to that final lap. Jimmy Johnson leading, and look behind him. This the first wreck after the white flag.
Yeah. Carl just gets, just as we saw the 5-car of Kane get slammed and sent to the inside, Carl got slammed going the other way and got slammed into the outside wall. No caution after this. You see Carl right there.
Yeah, look
as the 13 car moves up on him and sends him around.
Yeah. Scott Speed, Bobby Labonte out there. Joe Nemechek nowhere to go. Like David Reagan, barely able to sneak by. And because all of this happened well behind the leaders, and it was over in turn 2, NASCAR said let them race back to the line. Give them a finish.
Yeah, that was good. I'm glad they did that. Great for the fans. And the track was clean. And obviously, next time they came back through this corner, they're going to be under caution.
Yeah, slow down. Well, Jimmy Johnson matches Matt Kenseth. Each driver has now won 4 times this season. And Jimmy, the first to sweep the 500 and the 400 at Daytona since 1982, when Bobby Allison was able to get both trophies. Let's hear from his teammate. Disappointing end of the night for Casey Kane, Chris.
Yeah, Casey Kane just released from the infield care center. And Casey, that was a big hit coming off turn 2, getting into that inside wall.
Yeah, we were, Jimmy moved up to block the outside row coming, and so I kind of, at that point, I had the lead. I followed Jimmy a lot throughout the race, and felt really good with our InterCars.com Chevrolet. Next thing I knew, I got slammed and shot left. So it was the end of our night. I mean, it's kind of how these races go. You don't have a lot of control over some of the things that happen here, and luckily, I'm happy our car was fast, and we put a good showing out. We ran up front the whole race.
Good to see you're okay. Casey Kane entered number 1 in the wild card chase. He's now number 2 in that position, 12th overall in the championship. Martin Truex Jr. with a win at Sonoma, 11 in the title chase, number 1 when it comes to the wild card. So we've looked at wreck 1 on the final lap. Now here they are coming off of turn 4.
Yeah, you see Kurt Busch go to the high side. He's got Earnhardt, Patrick, and Danica gets just tangled up with the 38 car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, like I said, once that starts happening.
Ryan Newman nowhere to go. You see the damage for Jeff Burton. J.J. Yaley involved in an accident.
Yeah, it's just I can't tell what happened. David Gilliland was right there in the middle, like there was nowhere he could really go. But
man, Kyle Busch took a hard hit up into the 13 car.
Newman gets clobbered by Burton.
Yeah, and at that point in time, Danica gets turned down across the racetrack, and as she's coming down, she clips a car. You see her come down across the racetrack right here, across the hood of Ricky Stenhouse. Turn to 18. Watch the 18 turn right here and go straight back up the racetrack, and you can't see it, but just pins a 13 on the wall right here. But that tough hits right there.
Yeah, but that actually helped the 18 as far as, because if he didn't get into mirrors, that 18 was going to hit as hard as Casey.
Yeah, and that 18 was going to hit like he hit a couple years ago when Tony and him got together and turned him into the outside wall right there.
And all that, so.
Here's the 18 down on the inside. Thinks he's clearing, and now all of a sudden you'll see right here. And it happens so fast.
Coke Zero 400 on TNT. Brought to you by Coca-Cola Zero. Enjoy everything Coke Zero. For the 64th time in his career, Jimmy Johnson a winner in the Sprint Cup Series.